As soon as we landed, a fist fight broke out with all these huge men. And I was like, oh no. And I go, I'm sorry, what? And she slams her hand down and she's like, wake up. And she like yelled at me. And I was like, I know one flight attendant told me that she sat behind Joe Biden. I remember they made her move her seat so like the Secret Service can sit all around him.
Is it true that there's like U.S. Marshals on every plane?
Bro.
Yo, welcome back. We have a guest with us today, a beautiful guest. It is my Chinita. Welcome.
Thank you.
Oi.
I was expecting him to use the fiance.
Oh,
I was expecting him to go, this is my fiance.
Oh, I didn't want to run.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Rub it in.
Well, might as well, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Go ahead and talk about what it is.
You got the stats.
14 karat gold, 2.5
Come on. Oh,
2.5 karat Marquise diamond.
Ew.
oh man. Come on, bro.
What was it? Marquis?
Come on.
Marquis.
Come on.
Bro.
Hey, well done.
Anyways, yes, we have Miss Chyna on our episode today. So, go ahead and start off with the icebreaker.
Yeah, please,
All right,
bro.
Cool. All right. If money didn't matter at all, what would you actually be doing right now?
Wow, that's a great point, bro.
Great question.
In this scenario, do you mean like I can do whatever I want and it doesn't cost me anything?
You can do whatever you want. All your bills are paid. You don't have to worry about bills. All you have money, and it's not a problem. What would you be doing?
Well, here, I'll let China answer
in your
first.
day-to-day life?
Lick my toes.
Yeah, she likes feet, bro.
Cut.
We mean about the dog for the people who can't see.
I think I would be kind of doing the same thing I do right now, to be honest, but with more freedom for sure. Like backpacking around the world with Nick. Yeah.
And what is it that you do for those that don't know?
I am a flight attendant for a major U.S. airline.
Awesome. Heck yeah.
You stole my answer. I want to go backpacking with Nick. No, but
we can go together, guys.
Yeah, facts. Road trip.
Please, no road
Nick,
trip.
what about
No
yourself?
more road trips for real.
I'm curious about yours, Nick. What would you do?
Obviously, I would love to do that, but I'll give a different answer. I'd be spending my money on like hobbies. Like buying crazy camera equipment and honestly, I haven't done it in a while, but buy like comic books and cards and stuff like that. I miss collecting.
I remember those days, bro.
Yeah.
It used to put me in the dirt.
Dude.
Oh my gosh. I used to have to steal cards to catch up with him.
Yeah.
from him?
No, like from other people in school.
Oh, okay.
Your boy hit a quick little lick on somebody.
Yeah, it'd be like
Sorry, TJ.
Wow. But yeah, bro, I just be like having fun with hobbies, you know what I'm saying? Buying the little things that I want, going crazy on some Amazon shopping, whatever.
My first thing is just to ask questions because that's such an interesting question and there's so many things you could talk about. But my answer would be, I mean, obviously, if you don't have to worry about money and that's not, a issue, is like it's obviously going to free up your time. So my thing is, bro, I mean, being a dad is kind of different because I haven't lost the things that I like to do, but it's like, honestly, this might sound so dumb, but it's like I just enjoy being at home on the game or just being with the family and not having to worry about anything. Very simple now. It's like, obviously I'd go out, take the family places. We would travel, stuff that I didn't have growing up.
Of course.
But honestly, man, if money is not an issue, just chilling, doing whatever we see fit at the day to day. If we want to go to the beach, let's go to the beach. Or yeah, like I said, it's a very cliche, dumb answer, but
I mean, that's the truth, though. That's what that's what you want.
yeah. So
I feel
that'd be
that.
mine.
Yeah.
Like I said, obviously, if we wanted to go travel, or if we wanted to go on an airplane, or if we wanted to do this, we're gonna do it, right?
Just enjoy
It's just
yourself.
freedom now, so there's no money involved. So really, whatever we feel like doing, if we want to sit in the house for a month, cool.
Sit in the house for a month.
Literally, watch TV, Netflix, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what a lot of people miss nowadays. It's just like the doing nothing.
Simplicity, bro. It's a lost form of like self-love, simplicity. Like people want to do the big, great things, and they're always chasing something. But at the end of the day, bro, all that's cool for the time that you experienced it the first time, and after that, it's like, well, what are we doing? So
Yeah.
I just like sitting at the house. I'm a homebody. I always have been. Always will be.
I understand. Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be my answer.
Okay. Okay. Good one. Good one. Good one.
So you'll do anything as long as it's with your family.
Correct,
Is what
yeah.
you're saying. Would your answer be different if you didn't have kids and a family?
Honestly, no. It'd be the exact same. It'd be like all I've done for my life leading up to this is just be on my computer, chill with the boys, talk to people, play games. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like it's kind of how I was raised. It's just embedded in my DNA at this point. I don't find it. I mean, I can do everything I can do through a computer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather chill at the house, make a meal, watch TV, whatever. I've always been a homebody. I mean, of course, like I said, if I wanted to travel, if I wanted to go somewhere with the boys, I'm going, obviously. But I think it'd still be the same. I'm a very simple guy, very boring guy, if you look at it from activity wise, but that's what I would do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that weird or no?
No.
No, I think that's
No.
cool.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean, it's different. I wouldn't say it's weird
just chill
necessarily.
at the house,
but
you know?
I do a lot of the same stuff. So
Yeah.
no, I mean, it's normal stuff. You know.
Cool. Heck yeah.
You?
What about y'all's answers, though? If y'all had a family, what would you do then?
Probably something similar,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
Hone in on that family time. You know, take trips. You know, little like family dates. You know, really just simple stuff, dude.
Mm-hmm. I think it depends on how old my kids would be, too, though.
Well, that's kind of where my answer is just stay at the house because, like, now, like, when you're a parent, is like you value the time that you have with your kids because I heard this a long time ago. I didn't really understand it until I became a parent. Is like you're only a part of your kid's life. Well, no, your kids are only a part of your life for a certain amount of time until they hit 18. Then they go do their own thing. But for you, it's like that's your whole world. Like you've known them the whole time until you pass away. But like once they hit 18, they're gonna do their own thing. You know, you're never gonna see them often or whatever. So like you have limited time with your kids for the most part, and people don't even have that now. It's like they hate their parents or it's a dysfunctional family, and it's like, dang, I don't want that. So like I said, I'd rather sit at home all day just playing toys with my kids and being there for my wife in any way possible. And that's why I'm just curious. I mean, it's a different perspective, you know.
Absolutely, it is, bro. Yeah, because my real answer would probably be like when I was just like go to a different country and just like work like a retail job. Just, like living the super calm life just somewhere else.
Experience a different culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say something that's off the wall that I found interesting recently. I'm sure everybody's seen some on YouTube. Is like the people that literally just like go on trains and just ride the train the whole time, like in different countries and stuff.
Yeah,
like
only
they
live
literally
on trains.
Yeah, they hop on trains and they just. That'd be cool
That would
for like
be
a day.
super
Just
cool.
see what happens, what you see
Where you go
on a railroad, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I've always wanted to do that. You know how in Colorado they have Union Station and it takes you into the mountains and stuff? Apparently they have like big windows and like the seats like face outward. So you're just looking at the view the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fire.
Yeah.
You never did it while you were up there?
No, I had a hard time doing things by myself. Like I did a lot of stuff when my friends came and when Nick came, but being alone in Colorado was like very difficult for me.
I mean, I guess that's a good segue on like leading into like the topic of the podcast is so like explain more of that. Like flight attendant, you're always on a plane, you're seeing to kind of just explain that whole spiel. Like
How much time do y'all have? Because it's
Shit, we got all night.
yeah, there you go.
it is a lot. It's probably the most like diverse job I've ever had. It's really hard to answer because it's not just one job. It's like an array of jobs that I have to do all at once. And it's really, I don't know. Ask me a more specific question and I can answer it.
Let me ask you this. Not to cut you off. I saw
Oh,
you
no,
about
no,
that
you're good, you're good.
Is it true that there's like U.S. Marshals on every plane?
Yes.
That's a good question.
On
I-
every single one?
Most of them, I would say.
That's a lot of flights.
So do you know who they are though in advance, or is it like completely anonymous,
I know.
or is that like something you can't talk about?
I know, I'm like side-eyeing the camera, I'm like,
Because I've seen the movies where like it's about planes and like them getting hijacked, and there's like 2 people or a person on there that's supposed to protect it. I didn't know if that was just like fiction or if that's like a real thing.
Yeah, I know who they are. I know where they're sitting.
Oh shit.
I can't like I'm not allowed to like address them as such or anything.
Right.
So it's supposed to be truly incognito, but yes, I do know who they are.
That's awesome.
You guys have to know though, huh?
Yeah, we usually look like before our flights, we have this thing that like shows us like all of our passengers if they have like disabilities and stuff, or special passengers for some reason. We know all of it, and we kind of have to look at it, or I really like to look at it, but yeah, we kind of have to look at it to see who's on our flight and what to look out for.
I wonder how much they get paid.
Money.
I don't know. I think they get paid a lot though.
So do y'all get to talk to them after the flight, or is it like strictly they're there and then they're gone?
Yeah. We
Really?
we don't like address them or anything, and they don't address like, hey, like I'm a U.S. mark, like they don't do that.
No, yeah, because their whole purpose is to be incognito. Because if something did happen, then that's that's the whole benefit of it. But I'm just saying, like, after everybody gets off, like, do y'all have like a briefing with them or anything? Or
No, they just get off.
That's crazy.
I don't know what they do. I don't know like how many flights they take a day. I'm assuming that they like get off and then get on another flight or something, but I really don't know anything about their schedule. We had like a self-defense training with them. And I should have asked more questions, but no, I don't really know anything about them other than like what they're supposed to do.
So has there been any like instances that you've been on so far that has like almost escalated to like something crazy happening on the flight? That was like, dang, this is kind of getting scary. Like something like that?
Oh, no, not. Yeah, I mean, inevitably, I'm gonna be in this career for a long time, so inevitably something's gonna happen, but not to me personally, no.
They're not even like a drunk, just get off the plane, bro.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's drunk people on the plane all the time.
But
I think
enough
that's
to where they have to like get kicked out?
Sometimes if they cause enough of, I think one of my first flights I was on, I was deadheading to San Diego or something. There was, I think like between a bunch of grown men, a fist fight broke out as soon as we landed.
Plane?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
As soon as we landed, a fist fight broke out with all these huge men. And I was like, oh no.
You're like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Just kill each other.
Thankfully, there was a flight attendant on the plane. He was a previous cop. So he got on it real quick. But that was my first time hearing people scream on a plane, and I don't know why.
Terrifying.
Like immediately like heart to stomach. I was like, a million things were coming through my head. I was like, what's going on? I don't know. But yeah, like it was so scary. And it's also scary that like it's my job to like lock in.
Yeah, you gotta protect them, right?
Yeah, and do something about it. So like that was my first like incident that I went into like fight or flight mode a little bit.
And what was your reaction?
At first, there was another flight attendant deadheading next to me, so I literally, like, as soon as I heard people screaming, like, my eyes widened, and I looked at the other flight attendant to see, like, it, and I also looked around to see if everybody was, like, truly panicking, because, like, I also have to see because, like, people scream to scream, like, you're on a plane, you can get triggered really easily by fear. But the first thing I did was look at everybody's reaction to see if they were really in like fear of their lives or if something was just happening. That's what I did. So, and then the cop
kind of did it.
Yeah, did his thing.
So like when when they're screaming and stuff, does it echo? I've never been on a plane ever yet. So
no,
I have no idea. I've never seen one. My wife has been on one. She's flown. I have yet to have that experience. So is it like echo when somebody screams, or is it like very like, because there's a lot of bodies in there, I'm assuming. So it's like cancels out the noise. Like is it a big plane? I'm assuming it because there's like different sections for different curtains, or
no, we were in a narrow body. We were in a narrow body, so it was a little bit smaller. It doesn't echo because the cabin's like pressurized. So all of the noise is like contained. There's nothing like would bounce off or anything. But Yeah, it was just like I'm literally like traumatized. That was like my first time ever going through something, and it didn't echo, but there was like a wave of people who were screaming, and it was like it freaked me out really bad.
Yeah.
So, like, since you went through the self-defense and stuff, like, technically, what are you supposed to do if there's like 6'5" beasts just going at it? Like, are you supposed to like get in between them? Are you like, what is your guys' job technically supposed to do if that happens?
If they are physically hurting, our job is to protect the passengers. So if they're physically hurting other passengers or hurting themselves, then we do have to like do so. Even if he's 6 foot something, we don't have weapons, but we have anything in the cabin that we can use as weapons. Just like jump on them, hit them with coffee pots or whatever we have.
Shit.
Like just just go crazy on them, I
Yeah.
guess. Especially if they're hurting other people. Like I'm not gonna stand there and watch them do that. You know what I mean? Like it's my
Absolutely.
job to step in and do something about it, no matter how big they are, no matter how small I am.
Well, obviously, I was just like, because I know I'm just curious, like, are you because your training you went through the U.S. Marshals is like
Mhm.
it's like to just disrupt it and make sure that it's done, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we were actually sparring with each other, and they were like, find somebody your same like weight and height. And I was the shortest person in the class at the time. And so obviously nobody was my same height. And then the biggest man in the class, nobody picked him either because he was huge. And the US Air Marshals are like badass, like they don't care. So they told us to spar with each other. So it was like the smallest girl in the class and then the biggest man in the class had to like
How'd you do?
Hey!
I think I did fine. I mean, it was like a lot of like you have to like I don't know, like role play. I don't know what it's called, but like I had to like take a knife away from somebody or like learn how to punch and learn how to kick and stuff like
So you
that.
can kick ass now.
I don't know.
You hope so.
I hope so. I think like
Sure.
I think like if it would happen in real life and I would have to like go in there, I think I would do a good job.
Type shit. So at what point do you not engage? If these fuckers come out with like guns and shit, are you still expected to do all you
No.
So
can?
that's kind of
Run.
what that's what I was
Yeah.
curious about.
Yeah, if somebody has like what was the thing? Run, hide, fight. Run, and then hide. And then last resort would be to fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you have to be able to like take things out of their hands and also protect yourself at the same time.
Mm.
Even if you have to like throw stuff at them
Right.
or hit them in the eyes or in the groin or something, like just do something to get that gun out of their hand if they're really hurting other people.
Type shit.
But we
So
kind of have to put our
can I throw a
lives-
hypothetical out? See what your answer.
Okay.
So let's say somebody made a 3D printed gun and they got on there undetected and they pull it out and they start, it's kind of like a hostage situation. Are you guys like let's just say, because you said run, hide,
Mhm,
fight. So if you were
I
to
think.
like, are you guys supposed to go into like the cockpit with the people that are driving the plane or?
No, I think like to open the cockpit door would be like the worst thing
Well,
to
that's
do
what I'm saying is
if
like,
somebody like potentially has a gun.
because like, is the people that are controlling the plane, is it like their first priority? Obviously, not to kill everybody, but what if they just like,
They're
you
called
know?
pilots, by the way.
Sorry, whatever.
The people driving the plane.
The
Pilots,
people in
guys,
control.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so into this hypothetical right now. I
Yeah,
can't
that's
think.
valid. That's valid.
But is like it's hypothetical, obviously. So like, let's just say, they're just offing people. Like, are they gonna open up to like stop it, or they're just gonna keep going and kind of like, hey, mayday, mayday? Like, I know this is a very hypothetical, and this is never gonna happen.
Like
They don't open the cockpit doors for anything.
That's
nothing,
that's what I'm getting at. Okay,
that's what
so
I'm saying.
But I think that's
Yeah.
more pilot training than.
Yeah, it's
Y'all's
more
training.
pilot training
Yeah.
thing, I think, but I honestly don't know. And if I did know, that might be a security thing, so I'm not gonna
Type
say
shit.
anything.
I agree.
And the only reason
Look
why
at you,
only reason why-
yeah.
the only reason why I'm asking these questions is because I was on Facebook and I just randomly started seeing like hypotheticals for like pilots and stuff
Mm.
and like planes and like what if this happened. So I'm just curious to see somebody that's in the field, like what their reaction and how that would look. So
Let's take like 20 steps back. Because you
Okay.
said
Yeah, I went
I
straight
do.
to it.
Sorry,
Sorry.
yeah, no, you did.
I feel like I'm in training right
Sorry,
now.
sorry.
We're like interrogating you.
Yeah.
Like, you better know the answers. You said you started, or sorry, when we started, you said that it's like a whole array of jobs in one job. Can you go into detail a little more about that? Because I feel like as a passenger, we see y'all as kind of like, please don't take offense to this,
I know what you're gonna say.
but like a waitress, right?
Yeah.
Like on the plane.
Mhm.
But so obviously, I know y'all do more.
Mhm.
But can you go into a little more detail about what that is? Like, what does the job actually entail?
It's a lot, especially being new. I'm on reserve, so I work whenever they tell me to work. If I have to wake up at 2 a.m. to go to work, or if I have to work what's it called, a red eye, like an overnight flight, then I'll do that. But like, there's no schedule, there's no work-life balance. It is just like, maybe I'll work today, maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't know how much I'm gonna work, but I feel like safety is like our number one thing. Like, yes, we are there to do service for you, but safety will trump service every time. You know what I mean? So, there's a lot of equipment on board that we need to check every single flight, every single day. Make sure everything's okay, and we have to be aware. We have to watch everybody that's getting on the plane, you know what I mean? Like, see if they look suspicious, see if they look drunk, see if they are potential people that we can pull if an emergency happens. We do that on every flight. And so we're kind of like,
when you say pull, you mean like to help with the emergency, or like
yeah, so like they're called like potential able-bodied passengers. I don't remember what the acronym is, but they're potential able-bodied passengers that we can use in case something happens. Like, say like somebody gets crazy on a plane and we have them contained for now, but we need some extra people. I'm gonna, like, while people are boarding, I'm gonna look to see like who's a big guy, who's somebody who looks athletic, or who looks like they could really hold it down. You know what I mean? So you
she's like,
so they would skip over Mal, and then
fair enough, fair enough.
they'd be like, nah.
Jeez.
I think it's just like self-awareness all the time. Authority has been a really big thing for me. It's really hard for people to take me seriously because of the way that I look,
I believe
etc.
it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible. But I have to be like authoritative. Like, if people aren't listening to me, I have to like raise my voice, or I have to be stern and stuff like that.
Sorry, not to cut you off. When you said you struggle with it, do you mean like because people don't listen to you, or because you also like yourself mentally are like, I can't really, like, it's hard for me to be assertive?
Yeah, because I'm really chill. Like, at my job, like, I'm not super strict, as long as again, like, as long as safety's my number one thing. As long as everybody's safe, I'm not gonna be on the passengers' butt all the time. Like, some other flight attendants are very strict about like every little thing, every little detail, and can be kind of like known as mean flight attendants. Like, oh, this flight attendant on this flight was so mean, da da da. But they're genuinely like
Strict.
Yeah, they're just strict, and that's just not who I am. So when I come off as not strict, passengers notice, and they kind of like to walk over me, or like won't do what I say. Like, if I tell them it's not safe to do something, or if I tell them no on something, they'll like yell at me, or they'll like tell me that they're gonna do it anyway, or they're gonna, or like just talk mess about me like while I'm standing there. And I just have to kind of take it and just be like, and I still hold it down though. Like, I never let anybody like, if I say no means no. You know what I mean?
Type shit.
So even if they're not taking me seriously, I'm still not gonna like back down and tell them like, oh, okay, fine. You know, because that's not my job.
Okay, so let me tell you another hypothetical that's not a hypothetical. So when I was on the way to Germany, there was a bunch of fucking turbulence. Like, to the point where the seatbelt light didn't turn off basically the whole flight. It's a 10-hour flight. So a lot of people were like getting pissed off. They were like, I need to fucking pee.
Yeah.
You know? So they were getting up and they were going to pee. And like, it was to the point where the flight attendants were like strapped in too.
Mm-hmm.
So you could hear them like yelling at these people, like, guys, y'all cannot stand up. At that point, is it just like, fuck it? If like something happens to them, it's on them? Or
Yeah. And honestly, as long as we don't interfere or like with them while they're doing that, like, we can't physically stop you from going to the bathroom.
Gotcha.
Our job is to, what do they say? Our job is to, hold on, give me a second.
That's all right. I believe in you.
I don't know. Like, our job is to let you know, not something, not enforce.
Not force you to do it.
Guide you.
Inform, not enforce.
Type shit.
Okay. That took a long
Makes
time
sense.
to come out.
No,
Yeah.
that makes sense,
Our
though.
job is to inform, not enforce. So, like, if you really absolutely cannot hold it and you need to go to the bathroom,
Do it at your own risk.
do it at your own risk.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But when we tell you that you need to stay seated and have your seatbelt on, it's for a reason. Especially if
Right.
you see us staying seated with our
Absolutely.
seatbelts on.
Oh yeah, like me and my uncle were looking at each other like, are these guys idiots? Like y'all can hold it. Like
Yeah.
if they're strapped in, that means like sit the fuck down.
And you would be so surprised by how many people love to use the bathroom on the plane. I did not think
It's like an experience thing.
I can go on
is.
like
It is an
3
experience.
flights.
Go to the restroom when you go on the plane.
Okay, and you know what? I'm thinking it's because like they pay for the ticket, they want the full experience, they want to use the bathroom on the plane. That's what I think, because I think it's ridiculous that people are going to the bathroom on a 30-minute flight.
Oh yeah, that is ridiculous.
But there's like lines of people going to the bathroom on a 30-minute flight. Like
Oh,
it's
that
like
is ridiculous.
yeah, that's what it's
Yeah.
like.
Is there like a big old like tank that just has all the pee and poop or what?
No, it gets
I
let
think
out. It's like a
I think
tap.
That's what I thought,
Just
bro.
goes straight into it.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
That's
No wonder
why you
no wonder
get-
why it smells like caca outside.
No, you know how like when you see sprinkles but there's no clouds in the sky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh.
yeah. That's me.
Oh, gosh.
Septic tank though, I assume.
Oh, now we're getting back serious?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were.
I know they
That's
have
what I was
the
asking.
thing. Oh, water waste. I think it's just water waste. And they have a thing, like a truck that comes up to the plane and like sucks out all the
okay.
caca.
Yeah.
And so
Caca's just a funny word. I'm sorry.
it sucks it out. I don't actually know where it goes. I don't know anything about that.
So let me ask you this. So when you're going through, it's a 6-week training, right?
6.5 weeks. It's basically 7 weeks. I don't know why they say that.
So are you going over kind of like everything regarding the plane? Like how long it can fly, if an emergency happens? Like what are they teaching you for the most part? Like do they inform you on every step of the way? Like, hey, if this were to happen and the engine fails, this is how much time we have in the air. Do they go into like detail like that stuff or no?
Yeah, they go. Oh my God. Like, I hated training because it was so detailed. The days were so long. And sometimes they were like so jarring too. Like, they would show us videos of like, you know, because it's informative. They would show us videos of like what a plane potentially looks like when it crashes into water or when it crashes on land. And, you know, everybody
It's gotta be a
dies.
panic, right?
Yeah, I've heard nobody. I haven't heard of anybody doing this personally, but I've heard of people like seeing what it really takes to do the job, and they leave training,
I believe it.
and they're like, "Oh, but I have like a family or something, and like this isn't for me," you know.
That was actually my next question. So I feel like a lot of people would ask you what it takes to do it. What about like what do you think are some traits that it's like, dude, if you have this, like don't even bother applying or anything like that?
If you don't have patience, that's like that is the one thing that I've really learned is you have to have a lot of, like, I mean, an incredible amount of patience. If you don't, you are going to hate your job.
Because of passengers or
Just being on reserve, going like your sleep schedule gets rocked. Like my sleep, I don't have a real sleep schedule, I think, unless I'm home, because I sleep better with Nick.
oh.
But like say like I get home at like 11 p.m., 10 p.m., and then I'm like, I have to shower and repack my stuff just in case I work tomorrow. And then they call me in the morning and they're like, oh, you have a flight in 3 hours, get up and go. And then it's an overnight flight. And then you get to your location at like 8 a.m. and then you have 10 hours to sleep at a hotel. And then that same night you go to another location and you get home and you're not tired because you have been sleeping all day. Like it's a whirlwind of sleep deprivation and sleeping too much and just like, yeah, it's kind of insane.
Do you think that single people or people that don't have families do better than people that do? Like in your experience with flight attendants that you've worked with?
In my personal experience, yes. I know a lot of flight attendants who don't have partners, or who are more so on their own. Who are more so on their own.
When you move over here, just let them know. Hey, there's this guy named Mount down the street. He's pretty cool.
You have to get rid of that hand tattoo first.
No, not like no. I just want to date him. Yeah. Or be the link in the area. That's
They
cool,
are freaky. Okay, that's a whole other. Okay, wait, what did you ask?
Let's get into it.
No, wait, I forgot what you
Sidebar.
asked me. Yeah, I feel like single people do better with the job because they're more they don't care if they're home or not. Because even when they have days off and they are home, they don't want to be home. They want to be across the country or across the ocean and just do whatever they want. They have no I think it's harder. I'm not saying they don't get homesick at all, but I think it's harder for them to get homesick. Like I was really, really homesick. So yeah, I would say single people.
Heck yeah. So let's go ahead and segue into that whole other conversation.
Freaky. What do you mean? Give me their numbers.
I mean, you work with a different crew every time you get on a plane. Or if you usually have sometimes you have a few days with them or something, but that's like at most. And then you're probably going to see them again in 7 years and be like, didn't I fly with you once?
Okay.
So I would never have the same crew. You'll never see them again. Why
they
not?
Just be fucking, huh?
Yeah.
So do you even attempt to get to know anybody or talk to anybody or make friends?
That's a good question.
If it's every time, it's and you're flying twice a day or whatever. I mean, is it even worth it?
It is. I think it 100% makes the job better when you have a good relationship with the other flight attendants. It makes it more bearable. It makes it more fun. I just flew with 2 flight attendants. We were around the same age. So we were dicking around the whole time. And it was it was a terrible pairing. It was like a one day, but we had 3 flights in the day. And that's exhausting. But it was a lot of fun. And I could see these girls being my friends in real life, but I literally was just okay, bye. Probably never gonna see them again. It's just
so I was so numb to that, I guess now.
Yeah, it's almost no, probably not worth it. And that's what a lot of flight attendants think. They're oh, it's not worth getting to know these people, so they're mean and they're standoffish and they don't want to talk to you, and that makes the job more miserable because you're already lonely. So why not talk to the other flight attendants? Why not have banter with them and talk to them and stuff?
Is it banter or is it life questions or y'all talk about life and
Girl,
I'm sure you hear a bunch of different man, I'm a single divorced mom, I'm sure
it is a lot of that, a lot of trauma dumping with people who you just met.
Right, because what's the point? You're never gonna see them
again.
Yeah,
let me get this off my chest real
I'd be
quick.
telling people my deepest, darkest secrets.
Damn.
I'd be lying too. Oh my god, I lie so much.
This, yeah.
Wait,
for fun, I'll just lie. I'll just be yeah, I just bought a house and I have cows and chickens and stuff, and I'm straight up lying.
I didn't know that.
You are. She told us this, bro. Yeah, she told me Dallas is.
Oh,
yeah. That's kind of funny.
But it's just
just to have fun.
Yeah, just to have fun.
A rental in Turks and Caicos.
You
got the Picciolini.
I just got back from Europe literally yesterday, and they'll believe you because you really can do that. You know.
You have the 30-year-old mom bro, this fucking 20-year-old just blew me out of the water. She has fucking cows and chickens in a house.
I'm in an apartment.
She's on her
That's actually funny though. Yeah. That'll make it fun.
Imagine you're someone's 13th reason. They're this 20-year-old's doing so much better than me.
No, and I'm losing my mind. I'm actually doing horrible. I have no idea. Because I think early on I found out how much free will I have with these people. I will never see them again. So why not just seem interesting and have conversation?
Even if they look you up on Facebook and
yeah.
They're oh, she's in college. Yeah. So I just wanted to point this out. Nick obviously is not talking because he knows all of this.
Correct.
Yeah. He knows every single thing other than what he just said about the lying part. But that's why he's just chilling right now. He's here. Yeah. Don't worry. He's just letting us,
Yeah.
banter.
Yeah, he's definitely still here, guys.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
Do you want to say something?
I'm just
Like, is there anything? I mean, you have a different perspective, and you have obviously you know everything already. But is there anything that like popped in your head, like that you're curious about that you haven't had any clarification on, or like anything like that?
No, if I usually have a question about something, I'll ask her. So
Damn.
I haven't had any recently though. Definitely had some before. I can't remember what I asked, but
So back to China.
No facts.
Beep. You said that when you were in Colorado, you didn't go out because you were lonely or whatever.
Yeah.
So do you try to go out with the people you just flew ever?
No.
Oh, is that like frowned upon? Unless y'all fucking, I guess. Not you specifically, but
No. A lot of flight attendants are like commuters. A lot of them, are trying to catch the next flight home, trying to get a good spot to sleep in the crew room, or a lot of people are just trying to get, because it's an exhausting job. You just want to go home.
Absolutely.
And I feel like maybe if you have a really great relationship with somebody and you fly with them multiple times, then yes, you can develop a friendship. But I feel like just because I have really good banter with somebody on one flight or one day, I'm not really compelled to hey, let's hang out outside of here. I don't really want to do that.
Do you think that's like translated into your actual life now? Like that whole, hey, we can have a good conversation, but that don't mean nothing. Like, do you find yourself in work mode the whole time? Like when you're having conversations like this, or somebody you just meet in town, or when you're actually at home, is that translate, or do you try to hit the switch to turn it off?
No, I think I've always been like that. Even before I had this job, I think I've been really I wouldn't say picky about my friends, but I think I'm more private and maybe harder to open up and want to have a relationship with other people.
That surprises me.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like you fit into our group so well.
Do I?
I think so. I think you were always just so open with us. So
Yeah.
it's
But I think also I really made an effort because you guys are, Nick's friends.
That's a good point.
So, but I mean, girlfriends. I really only have girlfriends, and I feel like I would like to think that I try to choose them wisely.
Yeah. Do you find yourself bantering with people at the store or whatever now more frequently?
Yes, I feel so much more open to conversation. I can walk up to anybody and just start talking to them about anything.
Stop.
I was freak. I was at the gym once in Colorado, and a lady came up to me and told me I looked like somebody in the locker room, and I ended up talking to her for an hour, and we took a picture together.
Aww.
So
was she you said she was an old lady?
Yeah, she was an older lady.
Aww.
And she was telling me about all her kids and about where she was from and everything. But I find myself doing that a lot more, especially after this job, because it's different passengers, different everything's different every single day, every single flight. So I got used to that, and now I love talking to people. Because before I was more closed off.
Yeah. It was you'll stop at the how are you, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that.
And I'm also better at my poker face. I think I am. Because before, I would be really polite to somebody, and as soon as I turn my head, my whole face drops. And I am better at that now.
Okay.
I've noticed.
All right. Nick, as the boyfriend of a flight attendant.
Fiance.
Oh my! I'm
Yeah.
so
Get
sorry.
it right,
I'm so sorry.
Come on, brother.
As a
They're engaged,
fiance. Oh, as
Marie
fiance.
Diamond. Marquis, sorry.
Marquis, yeah.
12 karat.
12 karat.
Gold.
2 point. What?
12 karat, or no, 15 karat gold,
Yeah.
2.5 karat
Wow.
diamond.
Come on. As the fiance
Thank
of a
you.
flight attendant.
Uh-huh.
What's your view as from a obviously we talked about it a little bit about how it kind of feels a little more lonely,
Mm-hmm.
but what's your view on it, I guess, just as a loved one?
I mean, I think I mentioned before, I'm okay with being alone.
Yeah.
Sometimes, obviously when it gets to an extended period of time, it'll get lonely for sure. That, but I mean, I can be alone versus, you know, like there's other people who just simply can't, like they need to be around someone all the time. So I think I handled it very well. And, you know, I'm confident. I know she'll be back, you know, after a couple of days. So it's definitely bearable for me. Like, you know, I'm okay with it. Yeah, I mean, but I haven't really got to experience what it's like with her being back home. So, you know, that'll be something new to kind of go through. Maybe it'll be different. I mean, I'm sure it'll be different, but because she'll be home. If she's not
all
working,
the
she'll be
time.
home. So
I don't work often.
Now when you come home, it's gonna be like you're coming home to him too, not just
yeah,
like to an
and
empty
it's
house.
gonna make me enjoy my life a lot more.
Oh,
So that kind of leads me in back to kind of what you said earlier about how you got homesick a lot. So were you like always in like the hotel and always just chilling, like homesickness being like you couldn't go out because you're like actually physically sick, or?
I just like it. I think maybe I got a little bit depressed at some point. Like I was really happy. I'm really happy with my job and like everything that I get to see that I've never seen before. I think that part of it is so awesome, but I think like my personal life has changed in a really big way. And it almost felt like I was physically sick. Like when I would literally just go down the line and then like call Nick, and then after we hang up, call my stepdad. After they hang up, call my sister, call my mom, call my dad. Like I would just call people because I would be so lonely in Colorado. Like it, and I didn't want to do anything. Like I didn't want to go out and explore. And sometimes I would. Like I would go out and like go look at the city and stuff or go see a mountain or something. But I think like my family and my friends and Nick were so at the forefront of my brain that like it almost like didn't let me, you know, enjoy where I was.
Did you feel guilty in a way?
Absolutely. I felt guilty. I still feel like some type of guilt because I think like I feel like this isn't the life that Nick had imagined for us or even that I had imagined for us. So being in this lifestyle and leaving Nick and not being around him and like he has taken a lot of the brunt of like our personal life. Like he pays for everything at home now while I pay for everything in Denver, and he's taking care of our animals a lot like full time by himself. So like there's a lot of guilt in that. And like that's why I want to come home so bad so we can do it together because that's what I miss the most.
So let's not talk about the negatives no more. Let's talk about some of the benefits of being a flight attendant.
shit.
Yeah.
I know this man. Every time I text Nick, what are you doing? On a flight.
Yeah, valid, bro.
That boy's going everywhere now.
He's literally my passenger princess.
Like, talk to us about that, because that part, when he told me he gets free flights because he's a part of the family and stuff, that's gangster.
That is pretty.
That's
gangster.
awesome. You can go anywhere, anytime.
yeah.
That's wild,
Yeah,
That is pretty
it's
crazy,
really
yeah.
cool.
dude.
That's everybody's favorite part of the job is that you can just go anywhere. I have been really homesick, so I have not gotten anywhere that I'm not assigned, you know? Like I've seen probably every state in the US at this point, but like go on my own to go venture like a different city or something, like I have not done that yet, neither has he, because every time we got on a plane it's just to see each other.
So now that y'all are together,
Aw.
Oh,
do y'all think y'all will take advantage of it more?
Yeah, facts. That's a great question.
I think absolutely. I think we will take advantage of it more, especially when I get based in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm still working in Denver. So, like, Saturday is my last day here. Saturday night, I have to fly to Denver and then work Sunday through however long I work.
Dang.
So what are you gonna do then? Are you just gonna like hotel in Denver or like? how
I'm
does
kind
that
of
work?
winging it. Like, I'll probably get a hotel or like we have things called crash pads. Flight attendants and pilots use it. I think the statistic was like 60-something% of flight attendants are commuters. So a lot of them don't live in the base that they work at. So these people have crash pads where you can pay a certain amount, like I would say like $350 to like $500 a month. and it's not like your house or anything. You can only stay there like a certain amount of days out of the month. Like you can't live there. But it's somewhere for you to sleep and meal prep or get ready for work at. So probably something like that until I get my transfer.
So do they cover like hotels and stuff for you, or because that part too? Because I mean, I talked to Nick a little bit about it. Like, you know, like what is what is the behind the scenes look like when it comes to that? Like, obviously we know you're on the flight. Most people know what a flight attendant is. Like, what is the behind the scenes? Like something that people don't see whenever you're not working, or you know, something people wouldn't necessarily know.
So like when we get off the plane?
Yeah, it's like what does that whole process look like? Do you have to like check in with like the company? Do like take us through that process?
Obviously we fly to different places regularly. We have gates there and stuff like that. So there's already like a form of transportation set up for you, and it's the same form for like ever. So if I go to like San Diego, I've been there a bunch of times. If I go to San Diego, I know exactly where to go. I know exactly what hotel I'm staying at already because I've already been there, but it's always the same at every base. Sometimes it'll switch up. Not often at all, to be honest. Like maybe every couple of years it'll switch up like hotels or whatever, depending on like whatever our contract is.
So they have contracts for you guys to like go to specific places to sleep, to regroup, and then you get back on like a shuttle and go back to the plane, or
Yeah, so like if we stay overnight, our layovers, I think we have to have a minimum of 10 hours at a layover, which is no time at all because it takes like an hour to even get there and check in and then whatever. But we have to have, because it's like our minimum rest, we have to have like 10 hours at a hotel at least. And I think the most, like domestically in the US, I think the longest layover I've seen is probably like 30 hours in the city. So whenever we get that much time, you know, we can explore the city and do whatever.
So let me ask you this. So for the people like myself that haven't ever booked a flight, have ever never been to like a place to go get on a plane, never been on a plane, in your experience, since you've done it countless times, you go to the place you need to go, you get on the planes, what would you recommend and how would you kind of tell somebody for a first time flyer they should kind of structure it? Like, is there like better times to go flying? Is there better flight like past from like Houston to whatever? Like, what would you recommend to somebody that's looking to fly from here to like San Diego, let's say? Never flown ever.
It depends on what you're looking. Are you looking for like affordable, like cost efficient?
Affordable? Yeah, that just take us through that process.
I think
like should we be there 2 hours early? Like
no. I think I can get, I mean, with everything going on politically before, I think it's calmed down now, like the airports and stuff and TSA. If it's ever like that, yes, get there super early. I remember the Houston airport was like the worst and people were waiting in line for like 5 hours just to get through TSA or something.
Get pre-check.
What is that?
Pre-check was worse.
Pre-check.
Really?
Yes, because everybody got pre-check because they're like, oh, I don't want to go through TSA.
No.
And it just like got congested.
Man, they're freaking followers.
And
bro.
honestly, I feel like pre-check is always more congested than like regular TSA.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
I feel so left out because I have no idea what any of this terminology is.
Because like we go, pre-check is just kind of like a fast pass
so
through
you pay
TSA.
Premium for a pass or something to get like
You
quicker.
pay for it's a one-time payment.
You pay one time, and it's basically like the government has all the information they need on you, so you're not a suspect, so you're good to go.
Oh, okay. So okay, that makes sense then. Okay, how much does that cost?
Like
Roughly.
I have no idea.
$120.
One-time payment, and then you just
it lasts for I think 5 years.
So why wouldn't people do that then?
And people do.
A lot of people don't trust the government for one.
Also, a lot of people just don't want to spend the money on it.
Yeah, because they also have like the facial recognition thing, right?
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
I always say no.
Yeah, well, it works for it's really nice because you need it for global entry.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, global
Yeah.
entry, it's fine.
So global entry, think of the same thing except through customs too.
God, I need to go flying, dude, because I don't.
Yeah.
That
Global
whole
entry
thing
is
is
like-
foreign to me. I don't know. Like I said, I'd stay at home all the day, so I don't
I
know.
will tell you that though, if you travel internationally, global entry is so worth it, bro.
It is.
I need
I
to.
think we automatically get it. So I think I came through.
Kind of Canada.
Mexico.
Canada, both. oh my God, some lady yelled at me really bad in the global entry thing.
Really?
Yeah, it
like
was
to go get signed up or like through that.
no,
stop?
like I was, you know how like they take your passport or whatever
Oh,
or
yeah,
something
yeah.
right at the thing. I was going through it, and then I stood in front of her, and she asked me a question. Mind you, it's 5:00 in the morning. I don't know what's going on. She asked me a question, and I didn't hear. I genuinely didn't hear her.
Yeah.
And I go, I'm sorry, what? And she slams her hand down, and she's like, wake up. And she like yelled at me, and I was like, she said, wake up, let me see your da-da-da. And I was like, she did it in front of all the other flight attendants too. So I was like, my aura was
I would
like,
have cussed her out.
I would have, yeah, I would.
well, she's like a government official. I'm not gonna cuss
so
her
am
out.
I. Fuck you,
She
bro.
can't do nothing to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't know, bro.
I work
She's
for,
coming up
you
from
know,
Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. And you're Hispanic. Who knows anymore?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
She would have denied me. No, but like, you know, like I have my uniform on.
Yeah, it's like, chill out, bro.
I can't look, you know,
Okay,
bad.
Gotcha. Okay, so what about some horror stories? Like, what's like the worst passenger experience you've ever had? If you can talk about that.
Like, do the flight attendants also talk about their like, this just happened on my last flight? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah. I remember my first my class, some guy in my class got on his first flight. It was like everyone's first day. And he had like 3 medical emergencies, and he
Oh
also
my
had a bird
gosh.
strike on his first flight, or his first like
What is
pairing
a
or whatever.
bird strike? Like when y'all hit a bird?
I think it's when a bird either like goes into the engine, or when the bird hits the flight deck like window. I think like when that happens, you have to like divert.
Do they have windshield wipers?
I don't know.
Sorry, that was like
I don't know.
intrusive
I'm gonna
thought.
ask them that though, because I go into the flight deck a lot, like during the flight.
Yeah.
First of all, oh my God, it is so beautiful. I think the first time I went into the flight deck, I almost cried because it literally looked insane. But no, I've never seen. I don't know. I'm gonna feel dumb if I don't know the answer to that. I don't think so.
Okay.
Good question.
Yeah,
I don't know.
do they
I
have
don't think so.
windshield
I think it's a good
wipers?
question.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, not thinking about it, the plane's like that, so
Yeah,
like everything flies off.
You would
of
think.
it, right?
You would think. Yeah. 'Cause I
And
mean,
they're
even some car
going like
windows do that now.
500 miles an hour. So is rain really gonna run down the windshield?
Hey Nick, we went faster.
Did we?
I think I don't know. No clue.
You just
On
talking?
what?
Yeah, I'm just talking.
We need to do it again. Skydiving.
Okay, next question.
Skydiving is fun. Okay,
It's fun.
it's faster.
Sometimes depends on how you jump from.
Mm.
Think about it. We dropped 5,000 feet in like 30 seconds.
That's crazy.
Now that you're a flight attendant and you're so comfortable in the sky, when are you gonna go skydiving?
I told Nick this the other day. I open myself up to skydiving every single time I get on a plane. So I am not going to willingly go.
You open
You don't want to have a practice run?
Yeah. Don't you want to know what to do when you're in the air?
Yeah, facts.
We don't have parachutes.
That's all right.
They don't give you parachutes?
No, we're going too fast. We would just die.
So like the employees don't have parachutes if y'all have to jump off.
Oh,
we would never have to jump off of the plane. We would lose consciousness.
consciousness?
Consciousness.
Yeah, I guess you're right. 'Cause
Before,
you guys are
like
above
as soon as
clouds.
the doors open, we have like 2 minutes to like
Hey,
of
we were
like.
above the clouds.
I feel like sometimes we'd be above like the atmosphere.
Low key.
I feel like I'd be like I'm like, how are we so high up?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
to think
we would
about.
lose like brain oxygen within like 3 minutes, depending on how high we are.
Oh, wow.
So, but like, let's just say you guys are like in a, like y'all are just like on a descent. Like obviously that's out of control. Y'all don't have parachutes to jump out at a safe height. Like there's no safety gear for that at all.
No, dog.
Why not?
Have you never seen the movies?
Like when they jump off and then go,
Don't
and they
the pilots
fly.
have some?
No.
There's no parachutes.
Really?
If you get on a plane
Imagine-
and something you're going down, you're just gonna crash.
Imagine you're going down in
Yeah.
a plane. You just see all the fucking employees like putting on the parachute. Like,
I
"Bye,
thought that's what
guys."
they would do. What?
Oh, bro.
No,
She just said her main mission is to protect the
Yeah, why would
passengers.
we like peace out to everybody?
Bye, guys. Good luck. They need.
I didn't. I
employees
thought there was
really
like
bad.
one or two on there. You know, at
One or
least.
two, but then that's not fair.
Well, that's the whole
No,
point, though.
no,
it's
it's
like
a
at least
free-for-all.
have them on there
Free for all, bro.
for the
brawl.
pilots, right? There's normally 2 pilots in
And
there.
everybody be fucking killing each other. For
If
the
they, how they gonna
parachutes.
kill each other if they get in the pilot deck or whatever it's called?
Cockpit.
Cockpit.
Gotcha.
I
I
don't
think
know, I just thought there
and
was parachutes
also
on
if
them.
the plane is actively going down, why would the drivers of the plane be the ones to jump
No,
out?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying, like in
called pilots, by the
general.
way.
I'm talking like Chris. Like I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get him to understand me.
Chris Lingo.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, why not have parachutes on there just because? Like, what if the plane splits in half and it's just them two? You're dead either way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
that's the risk of flying.
He ain't never gonna fly again.
No, I'll fly.
Okay, I think flying. No, okay, guys, flying is like incredibly safe. It's safer than being in a car.
True. Statistically.
Yeah, it is the safest form of transportation.
Like, there's an X on the plane, right? To, like, bust the window.
Why would you want to bust the
Bust
window?
a
bro?
window?
You can't
I'm
sh-
just saying, like, if y'all are in the water or something, like,
those windows are bulletproof, bro. You think they're gonna be able
Yeah.
Are they
to?
bulletproof?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm.
damn.
They look
You're just
they're
saying
like-
shit.
They were in Rainbow Six Siege.
They look very thick.
I think they have like multiple like layers. Like
Thank
there's
you,
like a
thank you.
window and then like another window behind it. I
Mhm.
think. I don't
And
know.
another window. It's 3. That one I
Three?
do know. Yeah, it's like fuck. What's the like thick glass called? Forgot. I just had it on tip of my tongue.
Hmm.
Okay, well it's like tempered glass. It's tempered glass, and I think it's real glass, and I think it's tempered glass again.
Oh,
But I could be wrong.
then yeah, you can't break the window. Why are you trying to come up with an escape plan?
No, I'm just. I don't know.
He's like, where are
Yeah,
these
I think
fucking
it's just the
parachutes?
fact that there's
she can't
like.
tell us, bro. They're on there. She just can't.
Well,
tell
that's what I'm
us.
saying. Because like I've seen nothing but movies, right? There's probably like a little
Next
secret
question.
chest down there. That's like an ender chest that like teleports to planes and
for
stuff.
Sure,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
For sure.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Under chest or under pearl?
Ender chest.
Okay.
Because you can destroy it and then I'll pop another one, right?
Type shit. Type shit.
I'm just saying shit to say stuff, right?
Yeah. You lost. I'm
There
the
you
one that
go.
knows Minecraft, and you lost me.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry, King.
damn. Anyways, I mean,
Yeah, no axe, no parachute.
that's.
If
What
the
do
plane's
they have
going
Just
now?
a free for all.
If the plane's going down, what is actual like procedure? Like I know the whole brace bullshit, but like, are y'all dead?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, why not have a couple parachutes on that?
I don't know. I think it. I think it depends on like.
It just clicked what you said. Shut up.
I think it depends on like how hard it lands.
Pause,
I don't
bro.
know. I honestly don't know. I know there's like if it's like falling out of the sky, like 20,000 feet in the air, duh, like we're cooked.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like, okay, let me ask you this then. In training, when they go through the scenario of, hey, yo, plane's going down, mayday, mayday type shit,
Mm-mm-mm.
are they just like, look, tell them to brace, but like, y'all dead? Or like, how does that work?
Art.
Like, I guess that's hard because, like you said, your whole thing is to like keep peace in the plane.
Mhm.
So like, you know
Even-
that it's not
yeah.
gonna turn well, but you're like, guys, it's gonna be okay.
I think our number one job is to make sure, like, if I know 100% that we're cooked and we're not making it, my only job is to make sure that they brace. As like, it's gonna sound so gruesome, but I think that this way it's less maybe
Painful?
painful. Yeah, and you don't like hurt yourself, and I mean you die, but you're not suffering.
It's quick and over.
Mhm.
So if I'm on a plane and I hear brace, brace, brace,
Oh, you're cooked.
I'm cooked.
No.
That's what you're telling me.
No, you're not cooked. No, because sometimes we brace if we know that there's gonna be like, if like, say like maybe the landing gear won't come down or something, and we just
type
gotta
shit.
slide into the runway,
Yeah.
and like people are gonna get hurt or the plane's gonna hit really hard. Then we're gonna brace in your position or whatever.
That's true. Because
Are
like, when was
you-
the last time you saw like a like a plane actually like fall out of the sky. Like most of the time, the pilots are pretty decent enough to like crash land. Not necessarily
Yeah.
like 9/11.
And there's like unplanned crashes, there's planned crashes, No, not like
It's kind of hard for
9/11. 9/11's a
No.
planned crash.
No, like if we know about it ahead of time. You know what I mean? Like if we know
Oh,
Okay.
like landing gear's broken.
Yeah, if we know about it
Gotcha.
ahead of time, we have time to brief the able-bodied people and be like, hey, like if I'm incapacitated, this is how you open the door, this is what you're supposed to do, this is the commands that you're supposed to make.
I want to be an able-bodied person. How do I become that?
Sit in the exit row.
I want to become like the like, you know how guys have like scenarios that they think of where they like the hero? I want that.
You want to be I think about that all the time. I feel like it gives me a little bit of a god complex.
Yeah,
I'm
type
like,
shit.
yeah, I'm gonna evacuate all these people, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I got 2 more questions that I could think of. So, are you like immune to turbulence now?
Ooh, good question.
Yes, I love turbulence.
Ooh.
What?
Yes, it's like riding in a car to me.
It's like hydraulics, huh?
Yeah, it like it honestly, I'm not gonna say it rocks me to sleep because that's against the rules, but it does make me feel very relaxed. Sometimes it is really intense to where like like whenever you like just get off a roller coaster and you can't stop laughing. You know what I mean? Like you have a bunch of like adrenaline, I guess, and then
Yeah.
it's really funny.
Yeah.
Or like you almost die and you like cannot stop laughing.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like if it's really, really bad where I'm getting really shook up and I'm like floating out of my seat and shit,
Yeah.
then like afterwards I'll just like crack up because it was kind of fun.
Like float out of your seat even with the seatbelt and stuff on?
Yeah, that happened to me.
Yeah, so
That's
like
wild.
the plane will like drop a few feet in like
And then
severe
gravity's-
turbulence.
what?
Yeah. And then I'm just like floated up out of my seat.
Yeah, you like your butt comes off the seat.
Yeah. I think it's fun. I think it's relaxing.
I
At
kind of
this
want to
point.
just
I'm
experience
also
that now.
Denver is like the most turbulent like airport. Like that's where all the turbulence is at. Because it's really windy and the mountains make it really turbulent. So I got used to it like almost immediately.
Have you had to land at an angle yet? Do they do that in big planes?
Like,
Where they land like
slide?
that. Not like this. Where they land like
Like
that.
land on the side?
Not like necessarily like on the side, but like the wind's so strong that they can't come in straight on. They have to come.
I'm
like
sure.
that.
I've had some rough landings
Type shit.
before. Like, but it's usually because like maybe the first officer is landing, not the captain, so he's not as good or something. And sometimes we'll like fishtail a little bit.
Oh.
That's kind of fun.
Okay, what about, so you mentioned how like you never see the same flight attendants ever. What about pilots? Do you have like regular pilots that you see?
No, that's even worse.
Oh,
I never
really?
see this. I will never ever see the same pilot ever. I'm kind of okay with that because
So much for a pilot shortage. Fucking liars.
honestly, I think there is a pilot shortage, but they are. My company is.
That's close.
My
Yeah.
company is hiring, I think, a ton of pilots right now.
Shit. that's
And
got a pilot
Denver is the
license.
largest pilot training center in the world.
Type shit.
So, are you not allowed to say your company due to safety reasons?
No, I think it's more so like if I say something that's my opinion, I can't
Can't make them look
reference
bad.
I can't reference the company. Like all this like random stuff that I'm saying, like it has to be my own opinion and not I can't
Associated with it.
represent them.
Yeah,
basically.
that's okay. I get what you're saying. Okay. And then my last question is, I mean, is there separate flight attendants for like first class and stuff? Or is there like, how does first class work? Like, take me through like the plane. Is it like you get on cockpit and all that stuff? Your area is here. There's like all the rows. And then is there like an upstairs to like first class? Or is it like in its own section? How does that look? And do you normally, I'm asking, I don't know.
No,
You've never been on a
yeah,
plane.
yeah.
You've never been on a
I never
plane.
been on a plane.
Like upstairs. I was gonna ask-
Because there's movies,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
movies that show like upstairs and it's
Mhm.
first class.
I've always wanted to be on one of those. I don't think we have the upstairs. There is like a second level to like to some of the wide body planes, but it's like for flight attendants to sleep in and stuff during like long flights. There's like beds up there and stuff. That's really nice.
So like you take care of like the first class people and also the normal class, or
No, you usually have like a specific place that you're at. You don't have to be like certified to work first class. I usually work first class a lot of the time.
Have you met like some established people and stuff? Like, how does that look? Because you
Oh
never
my
know who you're
God,
gonna meet.
what famous people have I met? Oh, not met, but I saw who's the guy? Key and Peele.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, Key guy. I saw him on my flight one time. I know one flight attendant told me that she sat behind Joe Biden on a flight. We have a lot of politicians that
That's interesting.
fly.
Really?
Yeah,
First class?
I remember they made her move her seat so like the Secret Service can sit all around him. Like I think he was like on the last row of first class and she was like in the first row of premium economy and they had to like move her so his
looks like they need to
guards
learn to
can
buy
sit there.
tickets together.
Damn. So like, are they like open to conversations? Like, if you were to just like talk to them the whole time, like, would they be receptive of that, or are you not allowed to do that at all?
We are maybe I think we're allowed to like recognize them and be like, "Oh, hey, I love you" and stuff like that, whatever, if you're a big fan. But it is discouraged to like want to take pictures with them or get autographs and stuff, so we just have to treat them but like normal people.
That's
Yeah.
so lame.
But like, let's just say like, if they're in first class, they obviously are doing well for themselves. Like, what if like, hey, like, what do you do to afford first class or something? Could you ask that or no?
To like a regular passenger?
To the first class people, that's like the premium, isn't
That's what
it?
you're saying. Yeah.
Like ask them how do they afford
Because
it?
that's like thousands of dollars to be first class, isn't
But
it?
like you know how that
Yeah, I
guy
think
that's
that's
like, what do you do for a
rude.
living? That's a nice
It's
car.
like it's like a
Oh, maybe
it's like a
like-
social like
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
obviously in the higher social class if you can afford
Honestly,
first class,
a
right?
lot of the people in first class don't really want to talk to you.
They're entitled, I bet.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if there's one that's like
Yeah.
open to it, are you guys allowed to have conversations with people or no?
Yeah, I have sat and heard people's life stories all the time, like during boarding. People love coming to the back and talking it up. They'll tell me about like where they're going, what they're finna do, who their kids are, stuff like they will come in and they will stretch their legs back there and talk your ear off.
I have heard that first class is not worth it. From
Well,
a professional
so, like-
opinion, is it worth it? Next question.
Because you pay
No, I
good
can
money for it,
say-
right?
Okay. It's not worth it. I guess that makes sense. It's a lot of money for them apparently.
So it's
that
like
much
it's
better.
well, like I said, I don't know the normal ticket. I'm assuming it's $100
I
or
think-
something, like a couple $100 for a normal ticket.
To
Like,
like
get on a plane
where you
to
going?
fly. Well, I don't know. That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
I would say like a couple, probably like
Like 300-400.
$300. Yeah,
Yeah. So
I'd
then
say.
like first class is like what,
It's-
3 grand, 4 grand?
I think first class is probably not that. Probably I think we have like a which is probably like 9 grand or something. I actually don't know.
Every flight.
Yeah, it's like our
Is that exclusive to your company?
yes
Okay.
it is.
I will cut
Bleep
that out.
that out.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We have like
But that's only for long flights, isn't it?
no, sometimes we take those big planes and reposition them in a different city, so we will do flights with the big planes.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes if we have to reposition or something. I know like Denver to Houston, there's at least one 777 a day, I believe.
I love big planes.
Oh yeah, me too. Their landings and their takeoffs are really smooth.
You're my favorite airline. I'm not just saying that.
Thank you. Because what did you fly to Germany? You flew.
No, I flew your airline.
Oh,
Yeah.
How many is there?
I'm also gonna bleep that out
Yeah,
because
'cause
then it eliminates.
a
Oh.
bunch.
An
Yeah.
option,
Facts.
yes.
How
I
many
think
is there?
if other flight attendants are watching this, then like they will quickly recognize what my.
Yeah, we
airline
also.
is.
It's. I believe it's only like because the one you just said doesn't fly international.
Didn't know.
Mm-mm.
I thought it was a mainline airline. Like it was.
Mm-mm. They don't fly that way, at least.
Oh, cut that out too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Look,
Sorry.
sorry.
You're trying to
What
hyper
were
company
you?
up.
What were you? No, I really like. Quality wise, I think my company is so
I've
great.
flown
Can't wait, hold on. 4
airlines, and yours is definitely my favorite. It's like not even close.
What did you ask earlier? You said
Just the first class thing. If you had people that you could talk to, like if you see somebody and you've recognized them that are like famous or they have money or a business or something,
mhm.
like is it frowned upon to talk to them how does that whole environment look in first class? I mean, Mal kind of said they're like kind of standoffish or whatever because they don't want to talk to you.
Oh no, not like famous people or anything, or like well-known people. I think they're open to talking. I think like we can talk to them or like tell them, like we're big fans and stuff like that, but it's just discouraged to like ask for anything.
Okay,
like for a picture.
Let me ask you this: is there it's discouraged, but it's not against the rules? So
I would say it being against the rules is kind of implied. Like,
but like, could you get a write up for it?
No.
Okay, so my
because
question,
especially because they don't actually know if like you asked or they offered.
True.
You know what I mean? So like you can't get in trouble for it. So they just say it's discouraged. I think.
So my question being, what is the one celebrity where you're like, fuck that rule, I'm getting a picture with this person?
That I've met or that like
no, that
anybody?
Like, what's the one celebrity if you saw come on your plane, you're like, I'm getting a picture with them. I don't give a fuck.
I got a picture with you guys don't care about this and whatever.
That's all right.
But I got a picture from a a drag star from RuPaul's Drag Race that had won the last competition.
Like with them?
Yeah. But I waited until I got off the plane.
Okay.
So, and honestly, I am like a huge aura chaser, big clout chaser, so I will be taking photos with famous people.
Okay. Yeah, I did.
Just...
I took the opportunity. I was like, look, everybody.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna do that. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I'm probably not gonna ask, but maybe I'm gonna imply a little bit that I want a picture or something.
Yeah.
But
oh man, I don't want a picture with
really
you. Like,
nice if
really
we take a picture.
Fucking cool, yeah.
Or I'll just like butter them out, like the person from RuPaul's Drag Race. Whenever they were getting off, I was like, "Do you want something to drink before you go?" Or something. Just like butter them up, and then whenever I got off, I was like, "Can I take a picture of you?"
You're just like running down the thing.
Yeah,
like,
I was catching up with them. Yeah.
That's a psychology tactic you use. You know that, right? You gave them something, and they're gonna give you back because you gave them something.
No, yeah, I'm like a master manipulator.
Oh damn!
I'm
Nick.
just kidding. I'm joking.
I haven't heard Nick talk this little bit since the last time we had a woman.
If we didn't mention his name, he wouldn't have talked at all. You know that, right?
You can't say talk
that was over there sleeping.
And it was funny because last time I hung out with these two, we were at my uncle and aunt's house, and they go, me and my other uncle, we're just like,
they're from New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're like asking her a whole bunch of questions, like this and that, and Nick's like over there in the corner, and my other I didn't introduce. I feel like him and Odalis would get along like crazy. I didn't introduce you to him, but anyways, he like turned to Nick and he was like, "What's wrong with you, bro? Like you haven't said nothing." And Nick just goes, "What do you want to say? What you normally say to people?"
I mean, I've had these conversations many times. Like,
yeah,
I know everything. So.
And he was like, "Yeah, I'm just used to people not talking to me whenever she's here."
Damn. Oh, is that what I said?
Yeah, you did.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, you were like, "Yeah, I get it. Like, y'all just want to ask her all the questions. Like, I understand."
Yeah, it is. It's definitely a job. So I get people and I like answering the questions.
Yeah.
I think it's
Who doesn't
fun.
like talking about themselves, honestly?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, also like I never get to talk to anybody about
That's a good point.
Everybody that I talk to on a daily basis is already doing the job that I'm doing. So nobody wants to talk about their job.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? But when I get home or like when I see people who want to know about the job, I think it's fun.
Yeah. Especially when you have such a cool, unique job.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely unique.
Yeah.
Definitely unique.
Definitely unique. Yeah.
All right. Last question for me, at least. Is there anything you want to say or get off your chest that we haven't asked?
I would like to say be nice to your flight attendants because they will be extra nice to you. And just be nice to them in general because they are exhausted most likely.
Type shit, bro. I'm always nice to my flight attendants.
Yeah. I think the nicer every time there has, you're supposed to go above and beyond for other people anyway. That's part of the job. Empathy is a really big part of the job and patience.
No.
Okay, Mal has zero empathy.
Zero empathy. It's like, I don't give a fuck what you're going through.
Give me my Cheez-Its.
How many people
That's
stink?
evil. Everybody stinks.
That's cap.
Everybody, every time I'm on a flight, people stink. People love pooping in the planes.
That's so weird. That one's weird to me.
There's no water in the toilet. So it's just like poop on plastic and it stinks. And we're trying to eat our lunch back there and you guys are stinking it up with your poop. And I know that you poop. I know it was you. You know what I mean? I know exactly who it was. I know exactly where you're sitting. So.
I think they're kind of in the same boat though. They're like, I don't give a damn. You're never gonna see me again.
Yeah,
Just let it rip, dude.
Yeah, they don't care.
The last flight I was on, we were flying the night before we found out my stepdad died. So we're like on this flight, like super sad. Like me and my mom are just like, you know, we're like feeling down or whatever. And I'm on the window, she's in the middle. And this fucking like white boy just comes around, sits down, and he fucking stinks, bro. Like the worst experience I've had on a plane with somebody stinking.
What did you do in that case? Because I'll tell you in a second. But like, do you say something? Are you saying something, or are you just like holding your breath the whole time?
What am I supposed to tell him? Hey, bro, you fucking stink. Like, no, my mom, turned to me in Spanish and just goes, he fucking stinks. And I was like, yeah, I know. I can smell it all the way over here.
I have had people. There was this one guy, kind of recently, there was a guy in the window, and he smelled really bad. Like, he was stinking up the whole section.
Holy shit.
And then there was this other guy who was sitting in the middle seat, who was sitting next to him. He had, like, had clout glasses on. He had, like, a weird, like Gucci logo shirt. Like, he was doing he had a big personality for sure.
Yeah.
And then he gets my attention in front of this guy who stinks, and he's like, can I please sit somewhere else? This guy stinks. And the guy's just looking out the window like this, like not even saying anything.
Let me ask you this then. If there's empty seats, do y'all give a shit if we move?
Yes.
Great question.
Okay.
Great question.
I have actually gotten like cussed out for this. If
your boss cussed you out for this, or like what do you mean?
I feel like I don't have a boss. Okay, that's another thing.
Okay, we'll get on that next.
If there's like a significant amount of seats open and you're sitting in economy, and there's a bunch of seats in economy plus or premium economy or whatever you guys call it, you can't just move up because let me finish. There are people who paid extra money to sit in those seats. And you assuming that you can go from your seat, I will gladly upgrade you. It's like $70.
You're still gonna make me pay even though the seat's empty?
Yes, because everybody in that section already paid for those seats and they paid extra for that. So you wanting to sit there for free is entitled.
No,
and
disrespectful too.
And disrespectful. And I think getting upset at me because you don't want to pay for a literal upgrade, that's not my problem.
That's valid.
Get your money up. I don't know what to tell you.
That's valid. No, I agree.
Also, there's like a, and people think I'm lying, and I actually don't even know if this is true. But if the gate agent or if the pilot tells me, make sure everybody stays in their seats during takeoff, then I'm going to do that because there's a weight imbalance. People are sitting in certain spots of the plane to balance out the plane to be able to take off. So if you're like, well, all these seats are open, why can't I just sit there? I'm like, and if say you're in economy, there's like 1 million economy seats open. And I tell you, wait until after we've taken off and then you can sit in that seat. Just do that.
Wait, people get mad about that?
Yes, I've had people like call me a liar to my face.
That's ridiculous, bro.
And be like, you're a liar. We're all sitting here like 3 to a row and there's a bunch of seats open. And I'm like, I could have told you no, period, and made you sit 3 people to a row. But I'm asking you to wait. Literally, climbing takes probably like 10 minutes. Like, wait 10 minutes. And then for the rest of your flight, you can go up and have a row to yourself. But you just have to be patient.
It doesn't feel that short.
Takeoff?
Yeah. It feels like we're climbing for like half the flight.
I wish I felt that way. Because climbing takes like 10-ish minutes.
Okay, before we get on the boss thing, one more question. I know, I said I had one last question. Okay, so when I flew to Mexico like a year and a half ago, they... Like, when we looked at the flight and stuff, it was like, we're gonna take off at this time, we're gonna land at this time. And it was like, maybe an hour or two. Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And it felt like 30 minutes. Like, we were climbing. We were like... Yeah, we went up, fucking cruised, went down, and it felt so quick.
Mm-hmm.
Is the time including, like, touching... Like, till you get to the fucking frame door thing?
The gate?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Can't believe I forgot
Okay,
that
Chris.
name.
I'm just kidding. The driver.
Whoa.
It depends on what you're looking at. I think if you're looking at like maybe like the app or something, it usually will be from like gate to gate time.
Okay, gotcha.
But if you're looking at like the screens on the plane, I believe that's takeoff to touchdown.
Gotcha.
I think.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
I actually have no idea. But yeah, some of them are different. And also sometimes the pilots go faster than what the time is actually.
Shit. Man,
especially if like it's their go home day, they're going back to base. They are flying that plane like a Nissan Altima, like
type shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any airports in the US where they have like one of the landing spots is a tarmac? It's just a tarmac and you have to like get out and like into a bus and like go to the airport.
No, not that I've flown. No.
Okay.
I will say I think when you go to Mexico, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
Like there's not really like like you use the stairs.
Yeah, on the plane.
Basically, yeah. I've done that in Mexico, but I don't think in the U.S.
Okay. Yeah, I did it in Germany, in Frankfurt, Germany.
Oh, really?
That one was weird. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like it because all 4 doors are open and you kind of get to feel outside.
Yeah.
Cool. That's really nice. Yeah. But no, I haven't seen that in the U.S.
Okay, so you don't have a boss. Tell us how that works.
Okay. I have like supervisors and managers and stuff, but I don't report to anyone ever. Everything's on my phone. You know, like the scheduling people will call me if they need me, or they'll just put it on my schedule on the app and I'll see it and I'll acknowledge it. But like I'm alone. I don't report to anybody. I have like a report time and stuff, but
So who do you request off for? Like if you want to request a day off, how do you do that?
Just do it on the app.
Yeah, so you can request off whenever? Is it like PTO or how does that work?
Oh yeah, we never even got to like the logistics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like you can request PTO. We also have personal drops. It's like first come, first serve. You can request it the night before, and then if there's room for you not to work, they'll just drop you that day.
But you don't get
so
paid
if you don't
for
feel like working, yeah, you don't get paid for it.
So most of the time, it's if you don't work, you don't get paid.
No, not if you're on reserve. I will be on call for 24 hours, and they won't use me for the whole 24 hours. And I think I'll get paid for like 4 of those hours.
Do you mind saying how much you get paid, like an hour, and how it works?
Right now, I get paid with being on reserve. I get paid $30 an hour.
God.
But new contract is coming out, so in June, as long as everybody says yes, vote yes, I will be starting out at 36 something.
Damn.
By June. And then this just like gave away what airline I work at, but it's fine because I'm not saying it.
I thought about it, yeah.
That's okay, I'm not saying it.
Okay.
And then every year you get a raise. And our top out pay when the contract is approved will be $100 an hour.
Excuse me?
So after 13 years,
I'm in the wrong fucking field, bro.
How many hours do you work though? If you're like
reserve,
not on reserve, like just normal.
Oh, not on reserve, you can kind of work whatever hours you want.
So that was gonna be my question too, because you said that you can kind of request PTO and stuff. Mm-hmm. What if you don't want to work? Do you get fired?
If you don't want to work at all, so like it's called like holding a line, and it's basically like the places you're flying, all the layovers, all the trips, and everything, like the month before. So you already have a full schedule for the whole month. You can take what a lot of people do. They take all of their trips and they put it in ads so other flight attendants can pick them up if they want to. And then you can like not work at all, or a lot of people will drop all their trips to get them picked up and then pick up trips that they actually want to work. So there's a lot of flexibility in this job once you get enough seniority. Seniority is everything.
Let's talk about the pay though. $100 an hour. Let's say you're hitting that. That's after 13 years.
Yeah.
What does a paycheck look like with that? Because if you're on reserve still, you're 24 hours still, right? Like on call? Or is that not reserved no more? That's like seniority.
Well, I would hope after 13 years I would be able to hold a line, yeah. So reserve is basically just flight attendants covering for people who have a line. So if like you're a line holder and you don't want to work with your trip or you get sick or something, that's where we come in. Or if you land and you have another flight later and you're going to be late, that's where we come in. Or if you're going to completely miss your flight, that's where we come in.
So you could be making 6 figures easy being a flight attendant.
Easily, I think.
So what are the pilots getting paid then?
Oh,
In
like $500,000 or something?
stupid amounts of money. Stupid amounts of money.
I went into the wrong field.
I don't know how much pilots get paid exactly, but they make a lot of money. I make sure that they buy me Starbucks or something, like, and sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, we have a layover. Do you guys want to go out to dinner, get drinks?" 99% of the time they're gonna pay.
Oh, so they get paid stupid money.
Yeah, if they're doing that, they get paid really well.
Yeah.
That's gangster though. Damn, $100 an hour? Let's just say you work 40 hours a week.
Yeah, and some people they like that because and they're not greedy. Like, I feel like I would be that same way. As long as I make enough money to sustain myself, then that's all that matters. And if I do that with a few flights a month, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, yeah, because like my uncle's
16 grand a month if you work 40 a week.
So damn, really?
Oh, we also get paid.
That's before tax, obviously.
Something called
yeah.
per diem. It's like
daily.
Huh?
Daily pay?
That's your food pay.
It's paid for however you get paid for being on a layover. It's a very small amount, but it adds up. People get reserve pay, so you get paid for getting called. If they call you, you get paid extra.
How much is your per diem, if you don't mind me asking?
I have no idea. Actually,
Oh.
I have no idea. And you also get paid
That's yearly if you do 40 hours a week.
It's so crazy
But-
that because
before tax.
40
that's
hours a week
not
as
as much as I thought it was here.
Yeah.
$100 an hour for 40 hours a week.
That's
Yeah.
1% of the population, dog.
No, I know, but when you hear $100 an hour, I would have thought
$1 million.
yeah.
Yeah, no. And honestly, 40 hours a week as a flight attendant is too much. It's unattainable. Nobody should have to work that, because 40 hours as a flight attendant is different than 40 hours as a regular worker, because I could have a 13-hour duty day, work 13 hours and only get paid for 6.
Right, because you only get paid while you're in the air, and you have to do all this stuff beforehand.
We don't get paid for boarding. We don't get paid for getting off. We don't get paid for sitting at the airports between flights. That means if you have a 3.5-hour sit at an airport, you are just sitting there not getting paid.
But it's crazy though, because just think if you did it a couple of years, 1 year, just book for a whole year, and you could just chill the next year and have great money.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. I think they
That's what I would
really
do,
hustle
shoot.
for a few months and
Yeah.
then they just chill. That's the great thing about seniority, is that the more seniority you have, the more you can manipulate your schedule that way. There are some really senior flight attendants who request something called I forgot what the acronym was, but they can request to just not work at all for that entire month. Obviously, you don't get paid, but
If you're making that type of money, shoot.
then they don't care. They just travel or hang out or live life. I don't know.
So, if you don't mind me asking, you've been doing it for 6-ish months?
Yeah, I just got off probation.
So, what's a month right now look for you?
Great question.
I think I don't work full time. I would say it feels full time, but I only work I get 78 hours a month.
That's almost, oh no, that's almost
No.
that's 2 weeks.
And that doesn't include me actually working. I get paid 78 hours a month, but I probably actually work 40
Like
or
a week.
something.
You make
No, 40
a
a
couple
month.
of grand a month then?
Oh,
You make a couple grand a month then?
I would say probably gross 28 or something like that.
okay.
I think it's 28 or something, but then we get holiday pay sometimes.
Yeah. And it pays your per diem, if you don't spend it, you keep it?
If you don't spend it, you keep it. Your per diem is automatically, it's called an add-on. It's
Okay.
automatically added to your
Cool.
pay.
Check. Yeah.
To your check.
Because we can get ours in advance, but
Mhm.
whatever we don't use, we have to give back.
Oh, you can get yours in advance?
Yeah.
No, it just gets added towards you.
Yeah. Normally that's how we do it too.
Mm-hmm.
They just assume we spend it all. So whatever you don't. So if I travel by myself, I'll just do McDonald's and keep the rest, pocket the rest.
Dang. Well, I don't have anything else.
Oh,
Nick?
alright.
You want to close this out?
We're gonna do the what if. Or no?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He's tired.
He hasn't talked in 2 hours.
Got a hardcore ethical dilemma. If you could stop all wars, but it required one country to disappear, would you do it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get to pick the country, or is it just
No.
gone like
You
red
don't get to-
button?
you don't
Like
get
a
to pick
person
the
dies randomly.
Oh, damn.
You
never
don't get to pick the
mind.
country,
Because if that's the case, that'd be easy. You know what I'm saying?
Is
You pick
that
the
like-
smallest one.
including the civilians in the country. Like they also disappear,
Everything.
Yeah.
or just the
Like
co-
Dragon Ball Z, like
Like,
your
yeah.
your
I've never
universe
seen
is
that.
gone.
Poof, bro. Oh, heck shit, bro. Come on.
and you don't know what country it is.
No, I wouldn't do it just because
Repeat the question, because I don't know if
US.
I.
I don't
Like-
want to.
If you get in all wars, but it
Mhm.
was at the cost of a country being,
They get deleted. Okay.
Yeah, because like the U.S. gets deleted.
would you do it?
But
Even
how
though we
many
just
wars
started
is
the
really
There's a
being
lot of people
had
out the
right now,
US to get
though?
deleted
How many
anyway.
wars is being? I mean, war like in general,
Like forever.
forever.
I'd say I'm saying yes. Let everybody else live in peace, even if it's our country that.
I think forever it'd be smarter because you'd save a lot more lives compared to people that'll die.
100%.
Mm.
It'll just be more upfront, but
I
more
I know that because like,
agree.
what if you delete China? That's like 1 billion lives.
Yeah, that's.
But if
that'd
it's
be
forever-
ridiculous.
Yeah, I know, but like think about it. World War I and II. I don't think the combination between those two is 1 billion.
no, but still, I mean, it's like,
But how many wars have we had?
well, that's why I asked, well, how many wars are going on right now, too? Because
Just like 3, 2.
That's just like
What we see.
world wars.
Yeah, that's just what we see.
That doesn't mean like
Okay, let's say world
domestic
peace.
wars.
Let's switch it up.
Oh
world
yeah,
peace.
world peace. Delete
Do you
it.
think the world can revolve with world peace?
No,
no, yeah, I don't think so either.
chaos is a part of humanity. It's a human condition.
100%.
Yeah.
Chaos fine, like weather and stuff. But I mean, if the world is peaceful, then
We're greedy. That's just how the world. That's just the human condition.
so it's not like it's us. It's not the world,
Oh,
basically.
absolutely.
So
No, yeah,
if
it
there was
definitely is.
world peace, we would not be here.
There have been tests
Basically.
about there have been studies and tests on what are those called, utopias, where like everything is just like supposed to be exactly how it's supposed to be, and it didn't work. Society didn't work. It didn't
Mhm.
make any sense. Capitalism is like, unfortunately,
It's in our blood.
it's just how the world works. It's the best way
That's how we
for.
revolve. Huh?
Yeah, that's just how you can't live like everybody's equal. Like it's just not how it works.
Got to be a hierarchy somehow.
It's just a matter of if you're willing to take advantage of it or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to my roots, back to the 13 families, fallen angels. Just kidding.
So if you
No,
did-
I don't think I would, honestly. I don't think there's enough wars, and I don't think there is going to be enough wars for that to happen.
So you wouldn't do it?
Nah, I wouldn't.
The next big war, our world's gonna end anyways.
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna be
mean, we're going to
nuclear.
nuke each other, so, oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to blow up.
I want to
He
disintegrate.
always says that, and it makes me so mad
Why?
Well, he wants to
because
blow up?
he always is like, oh, I hope I get nuked or something. Like,
Dude,
so evil.
Quick and easy, brother. Let's go.
you're just going to see my skeleton, that's it.
Blow my shit up, bro.
That's terrible.
I say we just group right now.
Alright,
What
both-
the-
What? I gotta
All
cut
right,
that
guys, that'll... You guys did like this. I don't know who's closing it out. I'm still new to this. So. Somebody close it out, man.
Oh wait.
out. I know. What were you saying?
Okay.
What were you saying?
Okay.
No, what were you saying?
How long have we been recording?
Like 2 hours.
Hour and 30 minutes.
Okay, wrap it up.
Who's in the room? Monique, Chris, bring the whole